Guys, I have big news. I'm going to build a fairy world in The Sims 4. I've already picked the world that I want to rebuild. The first world that I'm going to be building is going to be Glimmerbrook, and the next one is going to be a secret. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just gonna give you this big announcement and just let you guys know that I'm going to build a fairy world in The Sims 4. So this is the Glimmerbrook, and as you can see, I'm using a map replacement for this world to make it look more beautiful. So our story of Glimmerbrook starts from the fairy town. This is my fairy town, and I have a video building it, and it will be published a few weeks later, but I'm gonna be showing you the cast right now. So this is my fairy town, and there are of course fairies living in there, and the next lot is the mushroom land. So it's basically a lot with mushroom houses, like tiny mushroom houses, and I have two twin sisters living in there. And the next one is gonna be the woodland, which belongs to satyrs or satyrs, those half goat, half human creatures. And the two remaining lots are still empty, but I have plans for them. So if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now let's go ahead and see my fairies. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with Clover Evergreen. If you have watched one of my previous videos, which was called Every Fairy is a Different Season, you might know this fairy. She was my spring fairy, and her duty is to take care of flowers and gardens and landscaping and everything you see in the nature, mostly plants. I personally loved her. She was my favorite character from that video, and I decided to keep her for my fairy town gameplay. The next fairy is Lily Dew, and she is a Mountain Dew fairy. Oh my god, I really like how it sounds. It's just so sad that she wasn't in that video, but because that video was specifically for seasons, I couldn't really bring this fairy to that video. Her character is just so iconic to me. I gave her this little flowers on her braids, and I think she looks totally magnificent. So she was actually my summer fairy from that video. I really thought that she needs a big makeover, so I decided to turn her into a Mountain Dew fairy, which is kind of more whimsical. The next fairy is my Crystal Winter fairy, which was also in that video, and she was the first fairy I created in that video, if you remember. So I also gave this fairy another makeover. I thought this looks much better now. Even though I liked the previous version too, I thought she could really be better and, just see that magical glow up. I mean, what she does is kind of obvious. She is a crystal and winter fairy. She is supposed to craft gemstones and crystals and make necklaces and jewels and stuff like that. And I really like her color scheme and also her wings. So the next fairy is Silver Mist Waters. Yes, her name is taken after Silver Mist from Tinkerbell, but her character is kind of different. So she is an spellcaster, as you can see. Well, she is a water lily fairy. She is that kind of fairies who live beside lakes, sleep inside water lilies, and that's what I was imagining when I was creating her. And sadly, she wasn't in that video because she isn't related to seasons at all. But I absolutely like how she turned out, and her makeup is just amazing. So the last fairy from this household is going to be Maple Autumn. So this fairy was obviously my autumn fairy after the one that I created in that video died, like suddenly. So I decided to create another autumn fairy, but this one is not just any autumn fairy. She is a butterfly autumn fairy, which I'm totally obsessed with. Just look at her wings. They are really, really breathtaking. I'm so in love with the creator of this wings. And oh, by the way, I'm using the Fairies versus Witches mod. So if you don't have it, you can just go ahead and download it from internet. I'll put the link down in the description. All of these wings are coming from that pack. This was something I found on internet randomly, and it's not related to that mod, but almost all of the others, the other wings I use in this video are inside that mod. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was just a very quick showcase of my fairies who live inside the fairy town. But this is not the end. I'm making a lot of different fairies in different aesthetics. So I want to keep those other fairies in another cast video where I have the chance to actually create them while you're watching. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with your friends.